Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jeff here, back again with another video. So the cryptocurrency just tanked yet again. Bitcoin is currently sitting at $33,000, 942 and 34 cents. And this is concerning and not concerning all at the same time. So I uploaded a story on my Instagram about a week ago. If you have not followed me on Instagram, please follow me there for updates on the market every single trading day. I'm going to put my Instagram handle around here and also down in the description box below. So the story basically said that I would not recommend buying into the dip after China stepped in with the regulations. This was when Bitcoin was hovering around the $35,000 to $36,000 mark, and the recovery for the coin was abysmal. It was trending sideways for the entire weekend, and only when recovery finally came in, I thought that it would be finally a good time for us to actually buy in. Japan came in striking with the fist of regulation, just like how you should strike that like button down below. And Japan did whatever regulation that they wanted to, and that really shocked the entire cryptocurrency market, where we lost all the recovery that we had from China's regulation talks. And currently, right now, I feel that I am quite confused with how the market is. So just giving you guys my pure honesty. Personally, I don't really know what I should be doing as well. So I'm not buying, nor am I selling. I'm simply holding onto my Bitcoin. And because I do not know where this will lead in the future with all these regulation talks, however, it doesn't change the fact that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a whole is definitely going to change the future of finance. It might not be the instrument for finance, but it's definitely going to be the instrument that helps to move centralized finance over to decentralized finance. Because of the current crypto market, we have two big names that we have to actually talk about, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is we also call them as Ether. Before I actually speak more about Ether, I would like to just include this disclaimer down below as well, which is I'm not an expert in cryptocurrency. Most of my knowledge comes from reading and researching on my own and also consuming other people's content. So there's definitely a possibility for me to get some of the details wrong. So please do not use whatever I say as advice and just treat this content as pure entertainment purposes. So let me just continue. So why is Ethereum better than Bitcoin in my opinion? I feel that because first of all, Bitcoin actually transacts manually as compared to how Ether transacts automatically. And Ether also allows smart contracts where we are able to put in binding information in each transaction that allow abiding rules according to the transaction at hand, which is also the main concern for a lot of people when it comes to decentralized finance. However, I do not want to say that Bitcoin is all that bad, because being able to amass to a $1 trillion market cap at its peak, Bitcoin is a currency that does well due to the fact that there is scarcity in the token, up to only 21 million token in circulation at the end of creation. Meanwhile, Ether will continuously be created, which hold vague similarity to fiat currency. However, the huge difference is that fiat can be created as and when the feds feel like it, and Ether actually have a proper timeline and it slows down in creation over time. So with the most recent dip, should we be buying into either Bitcoin or Ethereum? I wouldn't want to posture myself to that big of a crypto whale myself, so speaking of how I would buy every single dip. But I would still think that decentralized finance is definitely coming with cryptocurrency or without. And however, the creation of cryptocurrency definitely sparked the possibility of centralized finance being an issue, and with that being a problem that needs to be solved down the road. So, as what I've always been saying, Ether I'm slightly more bullish on, and I already set up a recurring purchase order on Coinbase. So I would actually be purchasing Ether twice a month. And for Bitcoin, I feel that there should be some regulation coming into Bitcoin soon. And I'm not sure when and I'm not sure how. And for that reason alone, I am not buying into the dip. And I feel that because Bitcoin is currently selling off, the relevance of Bitcoin will still be around to the point where it will propel the said token back to the $60,000 range by the first half of 2022, which is what I'm really hoping for. However, we might actually see the token go back up to the 60,000 range by the end of this year. So of course, there will also be people who are not interested in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they will be asking me, so what about other cryptocurrency? Are there any altcoins that I'm currently into? Of course, I'm also a degenerate gambler. I mean, an investor. I'm an investor. So I bought into various altcoins. I bought into Polkadot, which is also the third biggest holding in my crypto portfolio, as I stake all my Polkadot, getting in about 12% a year on my tokens via Kraken, the trading platform for cryptocurrency. And also I hold Dogecoin, which holds about, I think it should be about 10%, because, you know, we simply have to
always, guys, respect the pump.
Respect the pump. And lastly, I hold two more coins. Currently holds less than 5% of my entire crypto portfolio, which is XRP, aka Ripple, and also Ethereum Classic. Do not ask me why I bought into this two, simply because it was pure speculation, and I do not advise anyone really get into it. However, if you want short-term profit, you can go and read up about it. I do not really recommend it. I have not made a buck from them. But lastly, before we end the video, I urge you guys, if you haven't gotten into cryptocurrency before this entire video, and you intend to invest in such a volatile asset class, please invest with less than 10% of your entire investment portfolio, and most importantly, invest safe. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video about my opinion and what I'm doing during this recent dip in the market. And if you guys have any other topics that you want me to talk about, please put it down in the comment section down below. I appreciate all comments and the like. And with that, Jeff.